I think a lot of people underestimate what it truly takes to accomplish something big, something huge. Now, I'm not talking about, little bitty goals like, oh, I want to make $4,000 this month, or I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 4 months. Like, not anything like that, guys, because that doesn't put us in an uncomfortable state of mind. When we dream big and we have big goals, it causes some internal discomfort. And this discomfort is actually what keeps us, it creates fear because everybody's scared of being uncomfortable. And so this creates fear, and this holds back so many men. So many men have the potential to make as much money as they want, have a crazy physique. I see so many guys just leaving potential on the table. I mean, I'll see guys who are freaking. I have friends who are 6'5", 6'6" tall. Good looking dudes, can speak well, but they're stuck in life because they don't believe in themselves. And it truly hurts me to see, because I know how it is, guys. I know how it is to feel like there's no way out. Feel like you know I need to just guys, just being transparent. I run towards comfort a lot too. And I run to it less now because I built up some mental fortitude and some mental strength over the years, and fitness and bodybuilding has really helped that. But I definitely run to comfort a lot of times, guys, and I'm human. And there's a lot of mornings I don't want to get up. I just make myself. I just like literally have to pull myself out of the bed and like walk downstairs and like chug 32 ounces of water, turn on the coffee maker. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the fucking coffee maker, get my damn vanilla. Um, Sorry, I thought I fucking saw an animal out of the corner of my eye. But what's the donut place called? Damn it. Dunkin' Donuts. Get my Dunkin' Donuts, vanilla in the Keurig, right? Get that brewing up while I'm pounding my hydration drink. Guys, it's just a day in, day out task. But my point I'm trying to make is you have to build habits. You have to change who you are. And you can only do that by putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. I want you to think about this. Why does every guy who's went into the military, whether they go in the Marine Corps, they go in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, whatever it is, but they go to basic training or even some sort of training like basic training, whatever that might be, wherever you're watching this, why does everybody make a crazy transformation when they come out of it? Why is nobody fat? Why is it 100% success rate that you will lose fat if you make it through that program? It's because you have no way out. You have no fucking way out. So it forces you to go all in. You have to go all in. When they tell you to do push-ups, you have to drop and do push-ups. When they tell you to run 10 fucking miles down the beach, guess what? Guess who's running? You, my guy. Because there's no fucking way out. The boats are burned. You can't run back to mommy. Oh, I'm tired, I'm cold, I need to go back to mommy. Go back to mommy, but you'll never achieve anything great. You'll never have money. You'll get your fucking girl taken. Just being honest. You'll never have the physique you want. You're gonna be fat, or you might just look average. Yeah, bro, you look average, bro. Live your average life, man. But the guys who truly want to be great, the guys who truly want to do something with themselves, and the guys who are willing to go to that extra level, willing to take that extra step, those are the guys who are gonna achieve their goals, and those are the guys that I work with. And that kind of leads me into my program, my fitness program. It's not for everybody. it's not for everybody. And quite frankly, I don't want to work with everybody. It's for a select few of you guys who listen to what I have to say, and it brings you value. And, you know, and the guys that I connect with, you know, my clients I get along with great. They're all homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would chill with all of them. They're all cool as fuck. And that's the guys I like working with. Like, and it's because we're on the same wavelength, right? Like, we have the same goals. That's the thing. When you have a coach like me, I'm not just some dude sitting up in some high rise fucking sending out 100 cookie cutter plans out. Like, I'm in the fucking trenches with you. Like, I do this shit every single day too. Like, guys, I'm fighting every day to get my meals in, to pull myself out of bed, to do my cardio, to stay in shape, to keep progressing in life. Guys, I work a full-time job. I'm a full-time HVAC account manager for a pretty big company in our area. I'm in Arkansas, but as far as Arkansas and Oklahoma, like, we are a pretty well-known company and take care of, you know, some important places, hospitals, churches, and like that here. And I'm responsible for a lot of that when it comes to the heat and air, which, you know, can be a lot. My point I'm trying to make, nobody cares about that, but the point I'm trying to make is you have to go all in. Guys, if I half-ass wanted it, guys, it's fucking midnight. That my truck light just went off. It's fucking midnight. And I'm sitting in the parking lot talking to my camera, standing, and you're propped up. I have a big ass truck, and so that's why you're high as fuck. I promise I'm not that short, okay? but I'm literally talking to my tripod in the fucking parking lot because I'm hoping that somebody hears this tonight. Somebody hears this message and they connect with it. And it creates something internally, because this is what happened to me. I watched a video, you know, very similar to this, many of them. I actually have a mentor that I watched a lot of his videos, and it created an internal shift in me. And I realized that, like, it doesn't necessarily matter what everybody else thinks you should do. Only you know what you should do. But if you can't even believe in yourself, if you don't even want it, nobody cares. Nobody cares about your goals more than you do. You have to understand that. Nobody's going to put your goals first. So if you don't even do that, it will never happen. And I hope that doesn't go over your head. But so many of you let relationships or, you know, the excuse of you have a family, or you don't have time, you work a busy job, and you know, some of you, and I understand, guys. I work, I usually sleep like 6 hours a night, you know, especially the past like 4 or 5 months since I started my coaching business. By the way, I've been coaching people for years, but I decided to go all in and really put my back against the wall myself with my coaching business, and invested a lot of fucking money into it. Guys, I invested a lot of money into this business to get this up and running, and, you know, to create the best content to bring value to you guys. And so, and really that's what it's going to take for you guys, in whatever you guys are chasing. That's what it's going to take, you know, for you as well. You're going to have to go all in, and it's scary as hell. It's scary as fuck. I'm telling you right now. And I know I keep talking to different points, but I am sitting in a parking lot at fucking midnight, in the gym parking lot. Nobody's here, because I want to talk to you guys, because my passion is helping people achieve what I had to suffer for, right? And I want you guys to suffer slightly less. You're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to put the work in, but I don't want you to suffer as much as I did. And you shouldn't want to either. It's kind of like me with my business. I have a mentor who's made millions of dollars online because he knows, he's taught us to bring value to you guys and not just some cookie cutter bullshit and to fucking post for virality. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? If 2 people from this video watch this and then shoot me a message and go, hey man, like this video really brought me some value. It made me, really realize that like I'm not going all in. I'm letting external factors hold me back. Guys, that's all 2 people. I don't give a shit. You know what? 10 people might watch this video and I don't give a damn. Guess what? I'm going to keep them coming. Because that's what the fuck we do. There's no quitting. There's no fucking stopping. And that's my point. My back is against the wall. You know what I'm saying? And I only say that because I know so many of you are in the same position. So many of you, maybe you're struggling at the time. Maybe, money's tight. Maybe your relationship's struggling. Maybe you and your girl are in a fight. Guys, I've been going through relationship shit for like fucking months straight now. Months straight now. I fucking understand. And it can get to you. Life can get to you, guys. Sorry, I think hopefully a bug didn't go in my eye. But I'm not crying, guys, I promise. But we'll have to do another relationship talk. Gosh, that goes down to some real rabbit holes. But no, guys, you guys can't let external factors, external people crawl into your thoughts and into your brain and make you think that you can't actually do what you really want to do. We all have that one thing that we're more drawn to internally, and that's what you need to do, man. We all have little or big goals. You should have big goals, man. You get one life. Why not dream big? You're so scared of failure. You're so scared of looking stupid that's why you're never going to succeed. You're never going to win. And maybe I'm not talking to you when I say that. I hope I'm not. Guys, I want all of you to win. Why would I not? People who hate on other people winning, you should never trust someone like that. You should never trust someone like that. Because that's a very low quality trait. High level men don't hate on anybody. Especially people, people below them. You know what I'm saying? Like hate always comes from below, guys. It always does. And, how do I word this? It's not always hate, but a lot of you have girlfriends, family members, siblings, people, coworkers, people in your life that don't understand your vision, and you guys are expecting them to want it as bad as you. And this is something I had to realize, because it was almost like I was waiting for someone to like want this business, want this life, want all the things that I picture in my head every single day that I want to do in my life, what I want it to look like. I was waiting for someone else to want it as bad as I needed to want it. Guys, nobody can want your dreams and goals more than you can. And understand that other people aren't necessarily supposed to believe in you. Do you get that? So many of you are like, oh, my family doesn't support me, or my girl doesn't support me, or my friend doesn't think this is a good idea, or my friend's gonna make fun of me, or my coworkers are gonna make fun of me, or people in the gym are gonna make fun of me because I don't know what I'm doing and this is new to me. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Don't let them dictate your life. They're not supposed to understand your dreams and goals. They don't know. And to be honest, a lot of people think they're way more important than they are. Like, people do not care as much about you as you think that they do. Enough to where you should worry about what other people think, to the point where it keeps you from achieving your biggest dreams and goals and literally living your life how you want to live. So if you really, really, really want to win in life, you need to burn the boats. Burn the fucking boats. You need to go all in. You have to go all in. And when I say go all in, commit yourself. And if you put skin in the game, what does that mean? Invest money, invest your time, invest your energy, your mindset. If you fully invest, go all in on your goals, and you burn the boats, instead of, when you feel the slightest bit of discomfort, you feel the slightest bit uncomfortable, instead of running back, instead of going back, Mama, I need milk. Mama, I need milk and cuddles. I need to get my bubble bath. Okay. And you're supposed to protect the family one day. Or now. Oh my God, it's cold. Oh, I'm gonna get up 5 minutes before I need to fucking leave. And then wonder why my life never changes. It's another thing. I started waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock every single morning. Life started to change because I started getting shit done. Not wasting my fucking time, wasting my life. Some of you spend most of your time just looking at tits and dumbass memes on your phone all day. Most of you at work, you're not even fucking working. You're like on tits and memes. And if that's you, look, guys, I understand. I'm a man, and I once was more like that. Not so much anymore. I just don't have time to look at tits and memes all day. Wish I did, but I want you guys to stop letting external factors, people, places, if you're at your hometown and you're at the hometown doom, everybody's hating on you because you're trying to level up and they think you're weird, they think you're cringe. I bet people would watch my videos and they're like, oh, you're cringe. Well, when I'm living my dream life and I've changed thousands of lives, they can roll it back, right? They can run back the tape to this fucking video where I told them I was gonna do it. So I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna fucking do it. Uh-oh, put it out there. Some of you need to actually speak out what you wanna achieve. Oh, don't tell people about your goals. Yeah, don't tell them specific stuff. But sometimes you need to tell yourself, and sometimes maybe you need to put it out there that you're gonna do this. And you know, maybe you shouldn't put it out there, but you're going to anyways, because all of y'all are talking shit. Everybody's talking shit nowadays. When you say you're gonna do something as a man, you have to do it. If you're not a man of your word, nobody's gonna trust you. Nobody's gonna respect you. Look, it's just, that's the worst type of guy to be, is a guy who just goes around and says shit and he never actually does it. You never see any actual results, right? And honestly, that fear of being that guy has driven me, honestly, a lot of my life. The fear of being a failure, of being that guy who sometimes I'll say I'm gonna do something just to make sure I do it. Andrew Tate talks about this, if any of you guys watch him. You have to be a man of your word, and when you say you're gonna do something, you better fucking do it. That's why he always talks about, he's like, if I say I'm gonna punch you in the face and knock you out, I have to do it now, which is why I don't say that unless I'm gonna do it. And I think that's something you need to stand by. With social media nowadays, so many people just talk and don't realize that, like, your words need to mean something, especially as a man. So I try to, always make sure that I stay, a man of my word. Of course, I'm not perfect, but I really try to stick. That's one of my core values, is definitely being a man of my word. You know, if I say I'm gonna do something, man, I'm gonna fucking die trying. You know what I'm saying? And I said I'm gonna do this coaching business. I said I'm gonna change 1,000. I say 1,000 lives. Fuck it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. There's no doubt in my mind, guys. There's no doubt in my mind. I almost have a spiritual reassurance that it's gonna happen. Who fucking knows? Maybe a lot of people watch this video. Maybe this touches a lot of people. I don't know. I don't know, guys, but I know I'm not gonna stop until I change those lives. I know I'm not gonna stop until I'm living my dream life. I know I'm not gonna let a fucking external factor, a coworker, a fake fucking friend. So many of you have friends that you call friends, but they don't believe in you. They don't actually support you. They only support you when you're doing worse than them. When you start doing better than them, they don't give a fuck. Winners aren't envious of fucking other winners. Winners aren't envious of other winners. You guys notice that? You guys notice how if you know, sometimes y'all see me react to hate comments and stuff. By the way, I literally just do that for traffic. And sometimes it's just fucking funny because all these idiots comment on my shit. But my point is like, it's never like a real winner who comments, like, ever. And if they do, they don't comment hate. They spread love. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I will leave you with that message to spread some love today, spread some love this week. Give a compliment. Give a compliment to another guy who's doing something that you want to be doing. Who's really successful in your mind. Shoot him a message, a comment, whatever. Just say, hey man, I really appreciate what you're doing. You know, I get a lot of value from you. Or, you know, I look up to you. I want to be like you one day. Whatever it is, guys. I promise you, there's just power within that. And I encourage all of you to try that, guys. Burn the fucking boats. Go all in with your goals. And don't let any motherfucker stop you.